Hi guys, it's Ashley, and I wanted to start today with a journal with me in my Hobonichi Cousin, which is my main journal slash memory keeper. I don't really add anything personal or too personal into this journal. It's more just recording our day-to-day life and what our family does and whatnot. So I usually start by adding photos to the spread and picking out which ones I want to use. I typically will have a stack of pre-cut photos that I print out on just regular printer paper and add to the spread. I really enjoy using photos. It adds a lot of life, and it's really fun to look back and see kind of what was going on in that time period. So now I'm kind of just playing around with some scraps of paper. I like to do collage in my journals. Usually I'll call it a torn paper collage, where I will use just random bits of paper that I've collected. I typically will have a box of, ongoing scraps that is everything from, vintage papers to packaging to other random papers that I've purchased or found or pen pals have given me. So, as you can see, I'm kind of struggling with the layout of this spread. So, I kind of jumped to adding what I would call like my center cluster to help tie the two pages together and give a little bit of balance. The light papers that I'm tearing up are actually pieces of packaging from the sticky kit subscription box that I had just recently received, my first one, and I was really pleased with the quality and everything. So you'll see me doing this a lot, where I just will randomly move things and kind of test and try out to see where a piece might fit. Eventually I do commit and actually glue something down. But I do a lot of shifting and moving things. So the two photos that I have on the spread today is one of my son and my daughter. My daughter is 3, going to be 4 in March, and my son is 1, and he's about to be 2 in February. And I seriously cannot believe how fast that they are both growing up. The photo at the bottom is one of my son with the iPad. He has been teething lately and getting 4 teeth in at once, his canines, and he's been pretty miserable. The only thing that seems to soothe him is the iPad with either the Cars movie or Baby Shark, and I'm totally willing to give him what he wants so that he won't be completely and utterly miserable, because mouth pain is at the absolute worst. So I also added a photo of one of my dogs, Simon. He is a little Chiweenie and little old man. I've had him for, gosh, probably 10 years now. And he is one of 2 dogs that I have. My other dog is about the same age, and his name's Kai, and he's a Shiba Inu pug mix, which is very bizarre looking. I'll have to show a photo of him soon. So as you can see, I am still kind of trying to figure out some more collage elements to add to the page, and playing around with the different pieces of paper that I have there. I like to try to keep things not symmetrical but balanced as far as design. So if I use an element on one side of the page, I try to mirror that element somewhere on the other side. It doesn't have to be like the exact spot, but if I use, the darker beige paper scrap somewhere, then I need to add it to the other side. So now I'm cutting up a piece of a letterpress pad that I got from, I think, Yoseka Stationery. This pad has a bunch of mail and postal themed designs on it, And I love using those little elements to add just something special to the page. So now I'm using my subscription kit from, is it Sticky Club? I think that's it. This is the vintage kit. I am subscribed to the vintage and the cute kits, and I really enjoy them so far. This is my second month to be subscribed to them. And I think this theme was like lunch and tea themed or something like that. I really like those clear baskets. I'm a big fan of stickers with transparency, so washi stickers and the ones that are printed on the plastic like those baskets. Now I'm also just adding little elements to the different spots of torn paper, and I'm digging through one of my many little photo box containers of different pieces of ephemera and trying to kind of balance out the rest of the layout before I finish up. So because I had a rose on one side, I decided to add one on the other side just as a pop of color because it just felt like it needed it. So usually the last thing that I add to any journal spread is washi. I like to use washi to border photos or add some texture to pieces of collage that feel a little empty. I also like to tear the washi in half for the wider rolls. It just gives that like jaggedy edge that adds more interest. So now that we're finishing up, I just want to say thanks for hanging out with me, and I hope you enjoyed the journal with me. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.